Dear yoga lovers, you must have heard a lot about yoga and yogic skills like asana, pranayam, bandha, mudras, and even cleansing systems. We call it Shatkarma. Today, I am going to discuss a little about one of the Shatkarmas, and this Shatkarma is called Kapal Bhati. Kapal Bhati is one of the cleansing processes. 6 cleansing processes are there, and one of them is Kapal Bhati. It is obvious by its name that Kapal Bhati means the respiratory exercise that adds glow to our Kapala. Kapal is the body part above your neck. It is Kapal. It contains a lot of systems, our brain with different faculties, our different mental skills, our pituitary gland, our pineal gland, and other parts as well. All are affected. They experience a glow in themselves. Bhati means glowing. So Kapal Bhati, it is not Kapal Bharati or so. It is Kapal Bhati, the act, one of the Shatkarmas that affects our skull and the organs situated or put wisely by the divine in this skull. So it was initial practice, and with researches, we have added so many things in this Kapalbhati, and some of the yoga experts have started calling it Kapalbhati Pranayam also, because pranayam has its own definition. Tata kshiyate prakash avaranam. It enables the glow. This is pranayama. It purifies all our systems, especially our respiratory system and our blood system, may it be through arteries or through veins. It purifies and strengthens the system. So, for this, different names of pranayams are also introduced, and for this, Kumbhaka is very important. And it is said that Kumbhaka pranayama, we have many pranayamic exercises, or rather say different pranayams that fulfill the requirement of a pranayam, but still finally Kumbhaka pranayama, where we can control our Kumbhak Shakti, retention power of our pran through respiratory system. It is called pranayama. On that basis, if we do Kapalabhati and we retain the breath, may it be outside or inside, then it becomes in category of pranayama. With that faith or with that experience, some gurus must have started calling it pranayama, Kapalabhati pranayama. Though in original Indian yogic texts, basic fundamental texts, there is no such mention that Kapalbhati is a pranayama. For them, Kapalbhati is just a cleansing process because it was named in a very wider interest. Pranayam also cleans the system. So, even if it is Kapalabhati Kriya, then it touches the pranayam as well. Because if we do not purify our body and our systems, we can't go into deeper practice of pranayam as well. For learning pranayam in a proper way, our system should be clean and we should pass through this cleansing system or Shat Karma. So Kapalbhati, may it be pranayam, we may call it pranayam or a Shat Karma, it is hardly matter, but it is Kapalbhati. In Bharat Yoga also, the research process continues, and with that process, we could develop several yogic kriyas that are based on Kapal Bhati only. And one of very popular kriya, globally popular kriya, is Virechana kriya. This is the contribution of Mokshayatan Yoga Sansthan's brand, which is called Bharat Yoga, because Bharat Yoga means basic and original Indian yoga. I didn't call it Indian because India has a very short history. But Bharat is our original name prior to this country being named or called as India. India is a few thousand years old, but Bharat Varsha has its roots in Vedic origin. So, Bharat Yoga means original and genuine form of Indian yoga. So, with that faith, we did not focus on transforming the original yogic kriyas, but on the basis of original names, may it be through yogasanas, because when we introduced Gati, so Gati was introduced to clarify the difference between movements and between stability of the asana. So Gati was developed. Same way, when Kapal Bhati's effect was experienced and experimented, then we found that we may add a little to it so that we may take multiple benefits out of this Kapal Bhati, and that name was given Virechana. Then further classification was given that 3 styles of Virechana should be performed. And then after 3 styles, simple Virechan, then Virechan through one nostril, then Virechan through alternate nostrils. The purifying system was to be strengthened and to be made more effective. So, how to practice Kapal Bhati? Now, join me. We should sit in a firm posture, and the firm posture is called Padmasana, because it purifies our systems, our thought process, our heart process, and our Mooladhara, we can say, because we sit with anus contracted, with Moola Bandha. So in this position we sit, and then we do Kapal Bhati. So Kapal Bhati is not just going on exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Exhaling, inhaling process is there, but what should be the exact process of exhaling and inhaling? One thing should be kept in mind, that in Kapal Bhati, we should focus on exhalation, not on inhalation. This is the fundamental formula of Kapal Bhati. Just go on exhaling. Even if you listen to voice or sound produced during my exhalation or respiration, so you should be able to listen about my exhalation process, not the inhalation. Inhalation is silent and exhalation is a little forceful. But with that force, my navel has to be contracted. This should be the process. And exhaling through nostril with a little sound, and inhaling without sound, and when I exhale and produce a little sound at the nostril, at same time, both things will go together, exhaling and contraction of navel. Navel has to be contracted every moment, like this. No extra force has to be exercised. There should be no expression at your face, expression of tension, expression of overexertion. No, not at all, because we are not doing it. Expression should be nil. We should be very cool, calm, and bless that face. And then this respiration process will continue. In the beginning, we may have a meter that I'll exhale continuously 21 times, and then after exhaling 21 times, I'll just hold the breath out and then sit as long as I can. When I feel like I can't live without breath, so relax your stomach and then let it be inhaled. So then again start the second process, second round rather. So in the beginning, you can have about 3 to 5 rounds of 21 to 51 breath, rather say 21 to 51 exhalations. And after every round, one round of 21 exhalations, or it is to be multiplied up to 51 or so. Then after completing one round, I'll exhale and hold the breath out. So it will be Kapal Bhati, as well as it will give you the benefit of pranayam as well, because Kumbhaka will be there. When only Kapal Bhati is said, there is no Kumbhak, we will continue breathing like this. Exhaling, contraction of navel, exhaling, contraction of navel, then relax. Then again you do it. But if you want to do it as pranayama, then external retention should be maintained. I think this is enough for the day, and we'll continue it further in some other episode. Hari Om.